Hi everybody, it's PJ and I'm Wyatt. I got my shower cap didn't work well in the shower this morning. Yay! Anyway, you can get ready with me. I'm going on a trip. Going on a trip, going on a trip. Okay, I'm going away for work with Tim. We are going to a meeting in Baltimore. I think we're crashing a meeting, truthfully. That's what he told me. He said we were going to a meeting that it's like some owner's meeting, but we don't own shit. If they know we're coming, don't know if we know, you know, I don't know. So we'll find out when we get there. Tim used the word crashing. So yeah, so we have got to go there tomorrow, but we're gonna go tonight because Tim lives like really far from me, believe it or not. And so he lives like an hour and 20 from me the other way, and I live this way. And so in order for us to get to where we're going, it would take me like an hour and 15 minutes. It would take him like 3 hours. So we're just going to go tonight, and unless he wants to pick me up at the crack of dawn, which is fine with me. I don't really care what we do. Like I can stay home, I can meet him there. I mean, I don't care, but he said bring your stuff. So I'm gonna be late today because I'm bringing my stuff, and I didn't pack last night because, you know, I was on Periscope watching my favorite drag queen, Misty Violet. She is like so... She does makeup skills like no other, but that's not why I watch her show. I get excited about her makeup skills. Oh my God. She uses like... I've never seen anybody use highlighter the way she does, and makes her whole face like change shape. So crazy. My face is swollen today. It's swollen on this side and my ears clogged. Anyway, who cares? Next, I love her. So if you ever feel like watching it, she on East Coast time, she comes on about 10:30, and it's like 2.5 hours of her just like talking to the audience. And see, I'm all swollen right there. Talking to the audience and like doing this whole broadcast, but it's her putting on makeup, and she is so fucking beautiful. I'll put a picture here. She's just like beautiful. She's like, you know, you want to say goals, but probably too late for me. But somebody's goals. Okay, do you hear it? Do you hear it? That's the culprit. Already we're having to call engineering because, of course, my room, trying to do bangs today, and they're frizzy. Frizzy! But, yeah, I pull into my room, and it is noisy. So this is what I'm wearing, my Jesus shoes. And just a little black shirt. It's got pockets, which I love. And my leggings. So apparently, up my way, they're having some sort of crazy storm right now. So I'm getting warnings on my phone, but I'm in a... Tim, say hi, Tim. Say hi. Tim and I are hanging out in the lounge. We're getting taken to dinner by the bigwigs. He told me it was going to be a fancy dinner. He lied.
Fridays. I mean,
no, Ruby Tuesdays. Woo!
I don't even know if I would have come down.
I don't know. Yeah, Ruby Tuesday. I know.
There's a damn thing I want to eat Ruby Tuesday.
Me either. That's why I said we should eat.
I'd rather eat Wednesday.
You believe me, don't you?
Yeah. Yay! It's quiet. How lovely. You're my hero. Thank you.
For you and send you the mail. Send it to you. You don't have to worry about testing them, waiting for them to come back or anything. He can take care of all of that for you. All right.
Coming to us. So tired. Are you so tired?
Hopefully this coffee that I just took kicks in.
I know, we need coffee. Oh my god, I'm so tired, and this is not gonna stay up. Oh, I look like poo, man. Let me tell you, I did not get a shower this morning. I am bug-eyed tired. The meeting was successful and happy and good, and we got a lot out of it, which is nice. Like, sometimes I feel like we don't get enough out of it, but we actually got a lot out of it this time. And yeah, you know, good stuff. But traffic was heavy coming home. My eyeballs are bleeding going into work today. Okay, so I showed you the clips of the guy like fixing. Okay, so the first night we're downstairs at the bar and we're just like sitting. Tim and I sat on this couch and everybody just kept coming over like saying hi to us because we haven't seen some of them in a long time. And then so that was all fine and good. And then we went to dinner, only we were really late getting to dinner. It was like 8 o'clock, and we first just everybody had drinks, and then there was like mad appetizers, and then they hadn't even taken our like food order, and it was like 9 o'clock at night. So I was like, oh my god, like what time? I don't like to eat that late at night at all. So I was like, what time are we gonna get to fucking eat? And the appetizers were so big, I was like good with it, but everybody's like, no, get a dinner, because we're all gonna be eating. So I ordered a dinner, but I ended up eating like 2 bites of it and giving it all away. I got scallops and they were yummy, but I gave like a shit ton of it away because I was like, who can eat after all the appetizers? So then they have really good like little mini crab cakes and stuff, and like, you know, felt like you had a meal. If I was home, that would have been a meal. So I like could not. Oh my god, Tim got like crab stuffed lobster, and it looked like a cauliflower. It was like this big. It looked like a browned cauliflower, and it was all crab meat. It was like crazy good food. So anyway, and we had a great time at dinner. It was like fun and talking and happy. But it was so late. Well, when I had first gotten, I think I have the video clip in my room. It was like bum 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 bum. The air conditioner. It was like making some fucking crazy noises. So I called down to the desk and said, you know, we need the air conditioner fixed. Can you hear this like through the phone? And they were like, okay, we'll be right there. And then they didn't come. So I just left the big lock off and took like anything valuable with me in my purse. I didn't bring much, but just in case, and like let him go into my room while I was at dinner, only they never did. So when I got back from dinner at like almost 1 in the morning, it sounded like they were jackhammering my room, you know, because of the air conditioner being broken. So Tim's like, how are you gonna sleep? And the whole place was like, so there was like no way anybody could sleep through it. It sounded like you were in the middle of traffic. It was so loud. So Tim's like, how are you gonna, oh, this thing is just not gonna be level no matter what I do. He's like, how are you gonna like do this? And I'm like, I don't know, dude, I don't know. So we called back down and had them come up, and like Tim, I had called like 15 minutes before and they never came up. And so then Tim's like, let me call. So he calls and he's like, we have to be ready for a meeting tomorrow and blah blah blah. He like yells at them. And so this dude comes up and he's like, he would fix the whatever on the inside of the air conditioner was broken, and then he would put all the covers back on and it would do it again. And he was like so frustrated. I felt so bad. I was like, dude, you know what? It's okay. Like, I probably could fall asleep with it screaming at this point. It was really loud though. Like, it wasn't just a little, like it would have disturbed me all night. So So then he's like, no, and he just kept taking it apart and putting it back together. Well, by like the 4th time, what the fuck, folks? People do not know how to drive. I had a guy like pull out stop, and everybody's like, woo, let's go home. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, how do people go on 95 and just stop? Maybe it's because it's Memorial Day weekend. A truck pulled out from a truck stop. I've had the weirdest people on the road. Like, it is so weird this morning. You're going like 60, you're like, rah, what the fuck? So anyway, it's like weird out here today. And he just goes 5 miles an hour the whole time you're trying to like, but like I had a truck with the waggy thing. So, oh, look at this back up. That's why. That's why, because it's gonna be start-stop traffic. At least I can talk to you then. Okay, so the guy like leaves, and he comes back with like a trolley, like 15 minutes later. He knocks, but he must have left that latch thing on the doors because he walked right in. And at this point, I'm laying down because I was sitting up on the edge of the bed because there's really nowhere to sit, and some guy's in your bedroom basically. So, you know, so I'm just like sitting there going, what the fuck? And so then I lay down on the end of the bed, like sideways, just to like, and I could feel myself doing that, you know, like, no, like that. And so, he's like, I'll be out of your hair, I'll be out. And I'm like, dude, just whatever. Like, I hate to be the asshole, you know. So then, so he ends up like undoing everything he did with the zizit gun, you know, the drill gun, whatever. He's like, zoo, zoo, zoo. It sounded like you were in a mechanic's room for 2 hours. Anyway, and then he pulls this humongous, and I'm not talking like an air conditioner. I am talking like as wide as my car air conditioner. He pulls this thing out by himself. It's dripping filthy water everywhere. Like, it's just like soaking wet. And then he like gets it up on this trolley, and then he drags it out of the room, and it drips a line of water across the whole floor. I'm like, oh my God, holy shit, right? And then he comes in a second later with another one that looks like new. And then he slides that one in, and then like for 5 minutes. And then he goes to the wall, because I guess you have to connect them to the thermostat or something. So he goes to the wall and he and takes the thermostat off, unwires the thermostat, tosses that on the ground, grabs another one, does all this wire shit to the back as fast as he can. He is just dripping sweat. I felt so bad for him. He was like trying so hard to be fast, because now it's like going on 3 o'clock in the morning. And finally, he just like pops the thermostat. He takes it over and does something like programmable. And then he goes over and pops it in the wall and says, all right, you're all set. And then it took him like 10 minutes to clean up the drywall, because literally he had dug into the drywall so bad. So he had to like clean up the drywall with his hands. He left the stuff on the carpet. I mean, I wasn't going to say, oh, go get a fucking vacuum at 3 in the morning. I just wanted him to get the fuck out of my room. So he cleaned up all the drywall, wiped down the table, because there was like drywall dust everywhere, because he literally broke the, you know, had to break out this air conditioner. And then he put a cover on it and was like, you know, that'll do for tonight. You'll be okay. You'll be cool. And I was like, okay, thanks. And he left, and I got up and locked the door and laid back down. And then there was a smell. Okay, so did you ever have it where like, ouch, goddamn this. Do you ever have it where like if something smells bad, it's hard to sleep? Well, after that, I don't know if it was the foul water or what, but there was such a nasty smell in my room that, I kid you not, I took my t-shirt from the day that had like perfume on it, because I spray, and I laid it over my face, and that's how I went to sleep at 3 something at that point in the morning. So, I am one tired baby. There's my babies. There's Brad, and look at this, look. Say hi to the vlog. We're all stuck in traffic on 95. This is just too fun. Too fun today. My babies are with me though. If I'm late, they're late. They're right here. What a day already. I'm tired. Talk to you in a bit.